Hello, hello, testing, testing.
Testing, testing. Yes, I hear you.
Hi, motherfucker. I think it's working. Give me a sec. Let me check the thing on the thing. Because there's a thing and then there's a thing. Oh god. I think it's working. Give me a sec. Let me check the thing.
Oh God. I will keep talking so that you can hear me. Oh God.
Oh goodness, oh godness graciousness. Let's do a little volume test, why don't we? Test out the volumes. Okay, I got my eyes on the fucking prize here. There we go. You now say something. Give me a little pa pa pa.
Testing. 1, 2, pa pa pa. Mama, yeah, it's me. Mama, yeah.
What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode
Oh,
of the
bruh.
Dongcast House of Dong podcast. This is episode 39, actually, the 39th episode. Nothing special about that. Actually, it's just a number, dude. It's just another day. It ain't nothing but a thing, as they say. Thanks for joining, whoever the fuck you are. You're beautiful, probably. At least to me, you are, cause all humans of the earth are their own special type of beautiful in their own individual ways.
That's so beautiful, actually.
Hell yeah! And on the mic today, we got a Ningen 666 and a
I'm
little
an
bit of.
Indian. Oh,
Hell yeah,
did you
dude.
see?
You get like style points for flips in this, like in fucking
No,
like
no,
Tony Hawks and shit.
First ever, actually.
What was the
Yeah.
points? Well, that was
There
like
was
just something else that you did. You ran over something or something. Because you got points when you flipped. Might have just been another war point. Some
Oh
war
my God, it was
related.
right there.
Dude, this site actually seems kind of busted. I don't play no fucking Battlefield, but that like a UV fucking UAV X-ray type shit.
Oh, there we go. Oh God.
Sick, dude.
Oh,
Fucking
God.
drive
Oh,
by on
something's
that kid.
shooting us. Oh shit, this thing.
Oh, so
Oh
yeah,
shit, we got.
today
Oh,
we got live war fucking footage.
yeah,
In the
going
background.
on.
In the foreground, we just got a couple of fucking home doggies fucking hanging out, dude. I don't know. I'm chilling. I got some
Oh my God, thanks.
got some
Oh my
frozen
God.
grapes. Me gaming, I don't think I'm gonna pop anything on. I think I could probably charge this fucking laptop before it dies on me. Actually, grapes
Yo,
frozen,
no
ass
gaming.
comfy.
No gaming.
No, usually not when I'm doing this thing. Yeah,
Oh
I
no,
open my fucking mind, dude, to the
I was
dawn.
gonna pop out. I was gonna pop out in a sec. I
No,
just
do it, do
wasn't.
it. Fuck not kill kids, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck it, like, it's sick. It's background footage. I got it on this trim.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, let's do that.
So,
Oh, that's my
what have you
friend.
been up to, man? What's the weekly like? Any topic, any things right off the top of your head?
Oh, I went in the woods and they had a nice cottage there, and I put up my tent and I lived by the water, and I
Oh,
was in the elements, and it felt, and there was a bit of undersleep, but it was like the good undersleep,
waking up with
like
the sunshine
readjusting.
sleep is sick in its
Yeah,
own way. Yeah.
exactly. You got it.
How much of the day were you spending like in the woods, dude? Like one with the nature? Was it
All day.
the
I
whole
was so
thing?
burnt actually. It was kind of crazy. Like I had like I was never inside during those days, like
What were
for
you,
2 days, 3 days straight.
what were you
I was
doing? What was the?
outside, both motorboats,
Oh,
swimming,
oh,
running. Uh, my cousins were there. They brought their children, their babies. It was
little
kind of like
babies.
beautiful, like cute little moment there, like with the family. Like one of them is like almost 2. It's like the time where
Hell
we go on
yeah.
little adventures. We're like, oh, let's check out this tree and this branch, and like everything's crazy, and yeah.
So
And the
you were
parents are
camping out.
massive.
You were like camping out in the wilderness, separate from the other people, but during the day you were still hanging out with them. You weren't like
Yeah, so like the tent was literally pitched like right outside the tent, down the path to the dock, and there's the cottage. And
oh
like
yeah.
literally, my cousin gets there with her kid, and there's like, yeah, someone's living in a tent here. We're like, what the fuck? It's like that's not supposed to be there. Like kids are all confused. They're like, what the hell? It's like, well, yeah, I
Some
like it
dirty
out there.
homeless on our lawn, dude. No, it's just one of the boys, one of the family members getting in touch with their fucking. What, you were waking up every day and hugging trees and drinking from the lake, or what? What was the?
No, no. Well, I mean, yeah, like pretty much. I was making coffee, like just sitting outside, kind of smoking, and yeah, just saying, wow, that's a body. Alright.
Yeah, what the fuck was that, dude?
It's because they killed him, like he with a tank there, and like he just slid all the way down to us.
Hell yeah.
Oh my God, so many people to res. That means there's something to do here. But that was fun, and
Yeah, it's cool.
yeah, I tried to stay protected from the sun, but didn't really succeed. And
And the fucking
yeah,
sunlight
like
conspiracies, dude.
this. So, oh yeah, the
The
sun,
deep sunlight conspiracies. That's
the
actually
literally putting sunscreen on and being told that that you would be more successful in protecting yourself by not doing that is a special kind of crazy.
that is a theory that's kind of above the rest a little bit. Like I like me some wacky conspiracy. I genuinely really do. And yeah, I'm fucking I like to hear an alternate explanation for something, dude. I'll give it a fucking chance. There's
I
like
mean,
often
but there was
enough.
no backup. There's
But I don't know.
nothing
I don't know what the
behind, you know,
yeah.
like
I don't know what the
it's just like,
anti-sunscreen
oh, there's
conspiracy
signs
is.
coming out. Like where? It's like, oh, like I have to find the thing. But there's literally no, there's nothing that says that sunscreen's bad. That's the thing. Like in the end.
Suns
And when
and
I got burnt, they're like rubbing it in with the like, oh,
well,
like I bet it would have been better if you hadn't put on sunscreen.
but what?
And
How deep does it go? Like,
you just
what is it that makes the sunscreen bad? What is in it? Is it fucking
he's
plutonium and
basically saying
fucking
that if you expose your skin more to the sun, that your body will better. It's the naturalist like point of view. You see, it's like your body has
yeah?
everything it needs. You just need the right macronutrients, and then cancer will never happen. Basically,
Oh,
I mean, because like we're talking about like skin cancer and
yeah,
shit, right?
yeah,
So
yeah,
like
yeah.
that's the kind of shit that really is the problem. But anyway,
Yeah.
I kind of just gritted my teeth and like just kind of joked and got over it and like kept drinking, you know, like
Oh yeah, to say that
yeah,
like fucking like you know yeah that's what tanning is, right? You get a little bit more used to it
yeah,
and it kind of works out. But sunscreen is kind of in that process too, especially if you're sensitive to it. It's kind of but just like the idea that it's there's conspiracy what because is sunscreen like a big industry? Is big sunscreen is fucking pushing their
yeah, it's
products on it
useless.
and they're just trying to make the billions and
He's saying it's fucking useless and it's like a waste of money and it's like might as well just be in the sun more and like not
it's
just
fucking
adapt. That oh shit, there's a dude
fuck them up, dude.
again.
But for all like the weird the corrupt industries, dude, to want to take down for all like the fucking
It's
the gripe
the
to
paste.
have like fucking the sunscreen companies, dude. They're fucking the thing that you buy like maybe $10 worth once a year ever kind of product is like those are the ones that are out to kill us, dude. I don't know. I don't get the hate.
I mean, yeah, exactly. Right. It's like it's kind of oh shit, it's right there.
Now, does it tie into anything cooler? Is there like a because the sun is fucking
Uh,
fake kind of conspiracy, or is it like it's
no,
all
no. There's actually nothing. It was just the
just the
fact that like
companies are bad?
the body can handle it without the
Yes.
sunscreen, and like you just need the right balance of things.
Oh.
But there's nothing. It's this. Trust me, this is like from someone that this is just one amongst very many. Like from the vitamin C cures cancer, and like we've been like duped all along. We've cured cancer a long time ago. To
Yes.
the special mineral triangle pyramid things that emanate.
Yes.
What is it called? There's some
Sound
special.
waves.
Yeah.
Is it
And like
really?
the energy.
Hell yeah.
I was watching a show and it was talking about like it was ancient aliens, dude. They have cable there. They have like the
Yeah.
actual TV,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
fucking History Channel, and we turn it on. It's fucking random, and surely enough, there's the fucking ancient aliens that's just starting, and I look at him like, no fucking
And he's like,
actually
this is the
happened.
real shit. He's like, this is the
Yeah, this and it's
hell
like
yeah,
about
dude.
the woman who was reincarnated as an Egyptian, like was an Egyptian goddess, and like she became an archaeologist, and it's a real story, which is crazy. And he's like, you see that? That's because their energy. He's like telling me like that's because their energy was trapped, and that's what the show is saying in it. But he's like totally like he's like, you don't believe that? I'm like, I'm like, he's like, dude, he's like that's fucking real, man. It's like that's like the energy staying there and the fucking, like it just anyway, it's hard. It's like just what do you even argue? You don't argue anything about what
Has
it's like
Ancient Aliens gotten even crazy? Has it
I
gotten
think it's just
even
old
fucking
episodes.
crazier than
The
it
old
originally
episodes.
was, or?
Just the old
Oh,
ones.
you guys are watching reruns. But has it progressed like as a show, as far as kind of wackiness, like in like a Fast and the Furious kind of direction, where as it continues, it just gets even more and more insane. Or is the new Ancient Aliens Like some real fucking wacky shit, or is it still just who built the pyramids and like is Atlantis real, or have they fucking gone into some crazy? Are there like
It's the
9/11 Ancient
exact
Aliens
same
episodes and shit?
shit.
Same shit. Still goddamn pyramid. They haven't even gotten into the
Nope.
crazies. No
No.
intergalactic vampires and none of the fucking gay
Dude,
frogs. At
so
least no Alex Jones
the
content.
I mean, listen, okay.
Tell me.
You want to talk about gay frogs? I
No,
mean, dude, the gay frogs thing
it's real.
is
There's
real.
nothing to talk about. It's fucking 100% confirmed,
It's
dude. Yeah.
it's not like it's gay frogs, but yes, there's like studies that show, and yes, they're like, oh, it's frogs and we're people, but no, it's like it's actually like quite. Anyway, there's so much like evidence about the kind of all these endocrine disrupting chemicals and all this stuff like the
Oh yeah.
plastics and everything, and it's literally affecting people's hormones, and it's not surprising that it would affect their sexuality. And
Yeah.
that's not to say it's bad. It's just that's what it is, and it's like it would probably diminish to a certain degree if it was addressed. It's also not good for us in the long term, regardless, because it's
Yeah.
like it's like we're becoming impotent. That's the bigger problem.
True.
All around, it's not even like I don't give a fuck about sexuality. It's like apparently like our sperm count is gonna go to zero in the next 100 years, dude.
And then what? Then it's just
And
real.
we're fucked.
And we're just AI implants at that
We're
point. I
just
guess we're just
we're just
on the
the
mainframe,
fucking
dude.
to zero, dude. To zero. I'm trying to repair. I think we're dead. I gotta get the fuck out
But
of
in
there.
100 years, man, we're gonna be replicating fucking consciousness. We're not even gonna need to make little meat babies out of it. It's just gonna be like some type
Yeah,
of fuckery,
that's
dude.
when Dune they have like a civilization that like people are born out of vats, and
Yeah,
it's
that's
the
literally.
vats. I mean, I don't want to spoil anything. Like, is there a spoiler if I say like what the vat is?
Is it something that's happening like in the next movie, Dune, or is this a
No,
hundred
this would
books
be
later when it's written
so
by the son
fucking.
and
It would
stuff?
be fucking far. It would be so far, dude.
Is
It
it
would be
written
so
by
far.
the original guy or written by like his kid?
Yeah, original guy, original
Original
guy.
guy?
Yeah, pretty
Go
sure.
for it. Say it. Say it anyway. Say it. I'll forget by the time
Okay,
I
it's
read
like
it. Fuck
the
it.
women. It's like the women
Yes.
uh are they go through a ritual where they become only breeding vats, and they literally transform their whole bodies for the
Uh,
purpose of making multiple like hundreds of babies, and literally but they lose all personality and like soul. Oh my
uh,
God.
what exactly is this process that they undergo? Is there
It's
like
uh
they
it's
physically change?
literally
They turn into tubs,
yeah, they
or
physically change. They
they,
physically
do they have
change.
a
Yes.
face? Does the final product have any discernible
Um,
human features, or they're like a
I
fucking
would have
actual
to
tub?
it's more of a tub type of
Right.
thing. Yes.
Weird.
It's really kind of, but the species that does it is also like ultra industrial, like capitalists. Like they make all the ships in the universe. They make all the like they're kind of like neutral, but they're like hyper technological, but they've lost all their soul basically. It's kind of creepy.
Fucking
There's like
autistic fucking
shit, there's
robot
somebody here.
people. Hell yeah. No, dude, I don't remember how much of it I read. I'd have to go back and fucking. I'm not a fucking. Oh, you got wrecked actually. Oh, this
I
guy's
should have
sick.
just shot. I
Boston
didn't.
Strong, dude. Hell yeah. This guy's a gamer. Skull
Oh,
icon.
look, he's second
Yeah,
in the
he's a
fucking
fucking. He's
opposing
killing it,
team.
dude.
I'm literally second from last on my team.
Yeah.
I died seventh. Oh, am I?
Oh.
Somebody save me. Oh, what the fuck? Wait. Oh, wait. Did she res me to? No way.
That's not your teammate that killed you.
There's no way that you can res if you're at.
An enemy? No.
No.
That's
There's
crazy
no
talk.
vehicle. Our vehicles are getting wrecked, bro. How do I support? Oh, there we go. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Shoot him,
Oh my
dude.
God, what is he doing? What
Gun
is he
him.
doing? What the fuck is that? What the fuck
That's
is
a
that's a bug.
glitch. A
Oh, that's
bug.
a glitch. That's a oh, it's gone. That's good. Thank God.
What
Oh, okay. We got
the
something
heck?
to shoot. We got something to shoot.
Your
Yo,
ship's
fuck him up, guys.
fucked
Come
up,
on.
actually.
Fuck him up.
Hey, me? How about me? Me, what am I fucking even doing? I don't even know. I am not doing a whole lot. I caught up on One Piece. Yeah, episodes watching. There was the big, one of the big episodes that came out recently. caught up on that and started reading after that. Actually, first time ever in the fucking history of being a One Piece fan that I'm actually a reader. I was literally just a watcher. There was always so much to fucking watch. I didn't start kind of day one thing. There's always a
So
bunch to catch up on.
you're catching up on the manga now.
I started just now, yeah. I mean, I've been current a couple times. I'll get current and then I'll just wait and I'll let episodes build up because I just enjoy the watch, you know? And I wasn't in a rush to find out the whole kind of thing. But this most recent kind of big fucking thing that happened without spoiling nothing was kind of wild. And I'm spending enough time in transit that I am just reading a little bit, and I'm probably going to be caught up in a couple of days with another little couple of sessions. That was pretty wild though. It's a fucking goddamn it. It just keeps knocking it out of the park. That fucking show, dude. That what's his name? The writer Ichiro
Yeah, when you was so you
Eiichiro.
love it.
He's a good ass guy, dude. He's got a fucking brain on him, you know. He's got a brain. It rubs me the right way, you know what I mean? It just fucking it clicks some buttons. It's nice. He fucking I like I was always a mythology kind of nerd person a bit. I liked the epics, you know, the big stories that span the many years and the hero and like all their little friend people and especially I guess with Greek background, like the Greek stuff was the first stuff I was exposed to, things like the Odyssey and whatnot. And this is the Odyssey this is the weeb Odyssey for real. It's fucking it's sick, dude. It's just cool. I just like the world of it. The fucking I've talked about it enough, but I guess I'm just kind of I'm rekindling my fucking love for it.
It's like one of the biggest fucking like shows like out there right now.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Well, I'm rekindling my goddamn admiration
and you've never read the manga. That's kind of all I read when I was following it back then. And that was I stopped right at the halfway point. That is the current halfway point, whatever, 500.
Yeah. No, I started watching it. I think the buddy that got me into it. I think when I started watching it, they were at, was it Skypiea? I don't know. I think I started watching it and like current was Skypiea. But I just watched a little bit and then there'd be months that would go by and I wouldn't watch nothing. And then I'd watch again a little bit in phases. I kind of like rotate when it comes to hobby kind of free time spent things in terms of that kind of stuff. I'll have like seasonal kind of things. There'll be a point where I'm just watching a bunch of movies. There'll be points where music is like really the big thing, and I'll just spend a lot of time sitting around listening to music. I got little reading seasons here and there, and the show seasons and stuff. So just kind of how I play things out on rotation kind of way. Oh, we got a Gab in the chat, dude. But yeah, there was basically, so for the thing, I'd have it as the show that I would watch for like a period of time where I'm just watching shows. And then I wouldn't go into I wouldn't go into like a reading kind of period of time just reading it. I'd want to get on other shit, so I would just read kind of more conventional books or maybe even comics. I've had points where I kind of get back into comics a little bit, but I never was a One Piece fucking reader, dude. But now they got me in there. Gear 5 turned the gears, dude. Oh, Gebediah, Gebroni. Is that what I got?
Not much.
How are you doing today?
A little tired.
Let's take a moment to acknowledge that I got Kafka, dude. We did it. I'm gonna show it in the stream.
Yo.
Did you you open the game today? I don't know if this came out today or yesterday, but I didn't play yesterday. Or whenever since this patch dropped. Did you
Today, I think.
Have you opened the game? Did you see the screenshot that I put of the fucking text message you received? The in-game fucking text message? Weeb Gaming in 2023, dude.
Yeah.
That's actually...
You got thirst trap.
That's so fucking sick. Ningen, I don't know if you saw it. There's this Weeb game that me, Geb, and one other guy in the Discord are playing. Maybe other people, I don't know, but they don't talk about it if they are. It's this fucking Wii game. It's a Honkai Star Rail. You're just like anime girls in space, and you go to planets and you help them, and your spaceship is like a
What?
train that rides on like a
What's
rail
it
of
called? Is that what it's called?
Honkai Star Rail.
Honkai
Star Rail.
Rail.
Yeah, it's cool. It's fun. The story's actually pretty fucking neat. The little twists and turns are kind of decent. And it's a game you could drop a bunch of money on if you're like one of those, or you just play it and fuck around on it and just kind of roll the dice and see what you get, you know, with whatever your free to play fucking points are. And there's this one character that I was like, when I heard that she was in the game, I was like, I'm getting this one, dude. I'm getting. It's just gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I don't give a fuck. It's gonna. And then you could only have a certain period of time where you could even get the character. They're only like, not only is it a chance thing, but it's a chance thing within like a 3-week or time period. So only within that 3 weeks could you roll on a thing. And there's characters that are 3-star, 4-star, or 5-star. This is a 5-star character. During the couple of weeks where this character is available, if you get a 5-star character, 50% chance it's them. The other 50% chances it's any of the other default kind of roster characters.
Oh.
So it's like a chance in a limited time window. But dude, fuck it, like, fuck it. I got her. And there's when you open up the game, because your character has a cell phone in the game, that's kind of how they do. That's how you interact with the characters. You get quests and stuff, dude. You're talking to little fucking AIzers, dude. That's how it's going. And you open the game today, and there's the patch, and this new character's out, and she's telling you like, "Oh, I need your help for this." And you're like, "I don't believe you. How do I know it's you?" And it's like, "Look at this," and then you could fucking alt tab the palace to see the text that you get. There's like you get a selfie from the character in game of like tits and fucking.
Oh my god! What?
It's actually.
I've heard of some AIs. I know it's just a game.
This is in-game fucking gaming. This is weeb gaming in 2023. It's not tits out, but it's like it's just good. It's just good. It's a beautiful dude. Listen, I was getting that character. I was getting that character no matter what, and I got him. You were chilling though. Now we're chill. My team comp doesn't make sense with her in it at all. It's not. I wasted a bunch of resources to fucking level her up and shit, and I don't think it's even good. But fuck it, dude. And now it has been recorded officially in the dong. The weeb, the success.
Wait, did you say an hour?
An hour of what?
No, sorry. I was like, I thought an hour had gone by. I know it's like.
No, wait. Oh, from when we
No.
started? No.
Possibly.
No, we're chilling. Chilling, dude. Gaming, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Geb, you're alive, dude? Alive and well. How are you doing today?
Yeah.
Work or no work?
A little
Alright?
tired. Yeah.
Any weight lift stuff? Any party time stuff? Any what have you been up to?
No, actually, it's been a quiet week and a half.
Yeah.
Chilled on the pre-workouts and supplements, eh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just going at it like without anything.
Yeah, little detox. Pretty
Nice.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. It's been a pretty quiet couple of weeks. Me, it's in preparation for something. I'm doing this on purpose because I know that next weekend's gonna be a fucking catastrophe. So it's yin and yang shit, you know. Next week I got a wedding to go to, and it's the kind of wedding where everybody there is gonna be so fucked. It's gonna be a great time, dude. It's gonna be beautiful.
We did it.
It's gonna be
Dude, I'm
beautiful.
getting a dog next week.
Oh hell yeah!
Friday,
Nice.
dog owner moment.
Last I had heard about your getting a dog thing was it was not playing out. There was like a fucking like dog that died, and you're like, all right, I guess it's not happening.
Girlfriend found another like reputable like Canadian kennel club breeder, and
Oh yeah.
that's kind of like and we already went to see the dogs, and we already saw what was gonna go down, and
Guy or gal? Guy or gal dog?
girl.
Gal dog?
Yeah.
You have a name picked out? You got a name prepped in the
Yeah,
back pocket?
Coda.
Coda.
Oh.
Ooh, that's kind of cool.
Oh no!
Yeah, are you flying this?
No!
Oh,
I was,
no,
but like
dude.
I clipped something. Oh, can I get him out? Can I get it out? Oh.
Well,
my
I
God.
can't even tell what side's up, dude. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck was even happening there, but
I have turned on the mics. Last time, that's the very first time I've heard anyone talk in this fucking game.
are there people talking or anything?
Yeah, actually.
Your balls are showing
Dragon
23.
brownies.
Yeah.
Dragon brownies.
And Horn Dog 420, dude. 420, actually. You got some sick fucking gamers in your lobby, actually.
Yeah, I think this is my squad, actually.
These are
It's
your
like
homies?
the little
You gonna
platoon.
add these guys to the Discord later, dude? Group up, party up.
Maybe.
Get on in here, boys.
Alright, let's do something. Let's actually do something.
Yeah, no,
Let's
I'm
not be
ready. I'm ready to
useless
see some.
and waste the vehicle. That
I'm
was
ready
so
to see
sad,
some
actually.
fucking high tier gameplay.
It broke my heart. I've never used this gun. This
What's the score? Oh, dude, this game just started. You guys are chilling.
Oh my god, it's a triple burst. I thought it was an automatic weapon.
Okay, you're going in real close with the fucking
You guys
Wait,
talk
wait, wait.
about Baldwin base.
Baldwin game? Nah, not really.
Shit.
It's been good though. It's been sick. It's been fun. I've been digging it. I'm down to clown a little bit tonight too, actually, if you're fucking around. I gotta be up in the morning, but I could spend a little bit of time being bald and a little gay. We have 2 campaigns currently going, but I don't know how much time the big campaign with the 4 players is gonna get, because it's tougher to get 4 motherfuckers together to play something. But there's a smaller
Yeah.
campaign that's like 2 to 3 people. We're just kind of going. It's like a me and Geb campaign plus Brother Bear and or Chud campaign. That one's kind of sick.
Oh man, we lost Shud.
We lost him to the fucking abyss, dude. He'll pop in here and there at some point, but yeah, no,
Why? Because he's just playing that all the time.
well, I think he's yeah, I haven't seen him on Discord as much in general recently, so maybe he's just like, I don't know, not around as much. And people are running solo campaigns. Basically, everybody that bought the game is doing a solo campaign and stuff with like party people. Except me. I think I'm the only guy that's not doing a solo campaign. I'm literally just playing the game when the boys are on. But yeah, I think he's just digging his solo stuff and whatever other things he's in. But that's what's cool about it though, is that as long as the people playing don't mind like going into a random game state, you could just host your save file, and whoever the fuck
Which
wants
is
to join could join from your
crazy,
homies. It's
'Cause
sick.
It's kind of weird, but I mean, if it works well, like, and people like,
Yeah.
it like, if you can join the party and like they have a lot of the stuff and you can play normally as if they were normal characters, like.
That's what they could do, literally, because it's a 4. Your parties are 4 people, and anybody could join and just play one of the other characters in your party. As long as if you play online, you could just host it and you can make it friends only, and you could just anybody could be like, yo, I'm down to fucking. And in my head, that's like the coolest part of it. It's just a matter of in the first playthrough not wanting to spoil things for people necessarily. If you're slightly ahead of them or whatever, there could be kind of spoil stuff. But then at the same time, there's so many opportunities to make decisions in the game that could completely or even a little bit, but alter the like the trajectory of the game. Your interactions with some NPCs, or even not fucking interactions. We had a couple NPCs that we just straight up killed them, and we just kind of eliminated their whole fucking storyline and all potentials of it from the thing. Like all of these little decisions add up, and they make it so that your little game world could be very, very different from somebody else's that's at like a similar place, you know. So there isn't even that much spoiling that'll happen, because the way that you get somewhere could be super different from how somebody else gets there. But that's like one concern. But other than that, yeah, anybody could pop into whatever campaign whenever they want and just like pick up a character and play as them.
What do you think, or how would you compare it to Divinity 2?
I think my impression right off the bat is more or less what I'm rolling with. I think the combat in Div was better. It felt faster, and it felt like more interesting. I think the everything else is similar. Baldur's Gate probably has more RP stuff. Like they RP'd it better, and it feels fun to play, and it feels like everything you do, like there's a lot of little things to do in the fucking zones, and you could make decisions, go back on them, you could twist them. Like they thought of a lot of things, you know, like for example, without spoiling, who gives a fuck actually about spoiling nothing? Not many people listen to
This is
this
the
thing
spoiler
anyways.
show. Spoil F.
Nah, not really. Fuck it. Chapter 1 should, dude. If you're playing the game, yeah, you're not at least. I'm not even done chapter 1. If you're not at least where I'm at in chapter 1, fuck you, dude. You're not playing nothing. The part where you go to release like the druid guy, and there's the whole thing between the druids and the fucking the druids and the goddamn goblinos. And you could be like, oh yeah, I'm here to help, and then you could turn your back on them, and then you could double cross, then you could triple fucking double cross, then you could this and that, then you could be, oh, I was just baiting them to come here to help you guys. Like, no, I wasn't baiting them. I'm sneaking in to let you guys in. Then I'm fucking. And at any point in time, you could also just ignore all dialogue options and just end the conversation and just pick up a fucking weapon and start killing NPCs whenever the fuck you want and just make your own story of just fucking slaughter out there in the wild. Like that kind of shit. It seems like they thought of a lot of the twist and turn stuff, and there's a lot of interactions that affect other interactions. It's just detailed and well made in that sense. But the combat does feel slow and kind of shittier, I don't know, than Div. I think there's a middle ground between the two that could be a better game than either one. It's still great as a fucking as a game. Especially in like current gaming climate where it feels like there's not too many winners to pick from. It feels like it was made with a lot of fucking care, a lot of love, god dang it, and it is good. And I think the closer to late game, the more freedom we get in options and the less limited our resources are for combat, the better it's gonna be.
Yeah.
But the early game does feel a little too slow. Like I remember like Div, how early in Div did like the class that used animal stuff, like the tentacle guy that could petrify in these things, like how early did that guy get his fucking wings? I feel like it was really early.
Very early.
Yeah, and how early did you get the blinks and even just the movement per thing and the buffs? The buffs has been a thing like where you could only concentrate on one fucking spell at a time for like 20 hours until you could, I don't know, get some perk that you could do other shit. But for the first whole chunk of the game, you could only have one buff or you can't even have a buff and a debuff simultaneously. You could only have like one any effect of any sort, and you end up spending a lot of turns just being like, I guess I'm not doing a whole lot this turn, which kind of sucks. But then there's all this little shit like fucking like Mage Hand, which I'm not using much, and all these kind of other funny little mechanics that are super fucking thought out and crazy.
We just hit level 5, so we'll see how that picks up.
I'm ready, dude. I'm ready to.
I get 2 attacks now. Or something.
Yeah, oh, it's sick. It's like I'm enjoying my class. I think it's because what I picked is Warlock, and Warlock kind of is just more straightforward and doesn't really fall in the same traps as much because you just always have Eldritch Blast. Like you could just be like, I have a huge range ability that rates off of my primary stat that I could use every turn. And you're just like, okay, at least I could do that. Like at least I could do that. And then I could fuck around with a little. Ooh, maybe I might try to charm this guy or some bullshit. But I summon my little fucking imp now. I got my imp buddy. So I get the imp out in the fucking sauce, and I Eldritch Blast, and that's basically my turn. And then I just play Gale, and I make him do other stupid shit. Gear also doesn't feel satisfying to get gear, like ever. It feels like gear is, it feels like it's
yeah,
it's like always just a side grade. It's like, oh, I got a glove with fucking no armor that makes it so that I proc something every now and then that doesn't really happen that often, or I got another glove with no armor that procs a thing every now and then that I don't do often, and that's kind of your choices across the board. I'm still wearing like default cosmetic boots that literally don't do anything, and like it's kind of random shit. Doesn't really feel great. I feel like we've killed significant enough characters that there should be at least some loot where you're just like, oh, fucking a little bit of bog champ in there. I'm not really fucking bat chesting over none of the gear at the moment. My character's not even wearing gear. What am I saying? My fucking Warlock. I found those stupid gloves that increase your armor class if you're not wearing any other armor, and all my other stuff sucked so fucking bad. Like, it's made for fucking barbarians or some shit, but I'm literally wearing it on a Warlock. Fucking retarded, dude. Just a naked fucking Warlock out there. It's being a little horny dog 420, in the words of the Battlefield party members.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, dude. Fighting a good fight, baby.
Right now it's going a lot better with this fucking
Curious,
second gunner shit.
curious how the game pans out. I did like the combat in Div more, and I
No.
like the world,
Oh, you did.
The
the
world
world
of
and the
Div.
universe. Yeah,
It
more
one
than D&D right now.
one thing that's threw me off a bit with Baldur's Gate is well, it's like the whole alien parasite thing, which is I don't know how much that changes later or whatever, but I wasn't really expecting like ships and and fucking weird kind of gory fucking alien tech like that to be such a prominent part of a fantasy world game. I thought it was gonna be more fantastical, you know. I thought I just
Yeah.
I also didn't play Baldur's Gate 2 or 1 to know what the fuck I was getting into. But when the game starts and you're like in a fucking pod and there's some fucking alien tentacle man scientist putting shit in your eyeballs, I was like, what the fuck is even happening, dude? Where's the dragons? You know, I thought it would be more of a dragons kind of world than a fucking alien spaceship kind of world. Speaking of didn't we see a dragon through a telescope? Like in the fucking.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is that? Do we have to kill that thing before we finish chapter 1? Where the
Yeah. As a spoiler.
Oh, but you've seen it, you know? Because I have no fuck. I genuinely have no. I forgot about thing.
I think I know what it is because
Oh,
it's a bunch of Githyanki's.
because I forgot about that thing almost completely. Oh yeah, true. The Githyanki were flying the dragons that fought the fucking the fucking aliens at the beginning, right? That was like
Yeah,
the
they're
thing.
like their thing is like they're dragon riders and stuff.
Yeah, true. All right. We'll see how that fucking goes. What the fuck do we have to do now in the campaign where we're at? Anyways, we killed all the bitches. We could go to Act 2 or Chapter 2 or whatever the fuck it's called through the mountain pass. And our other options. Oh yeah, we have to go back to the underground to check the fucking Underdark and the Minotaur fight and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh yeah, that shit. And I want the fucking devil guy to come back. I want to talk to that guy, dude. Piece of.
We went like full psycho in that campaign
Yeah, no, it's sick. I'm loving it, dude. It's good.
because we're like, oh, there's a monster in this vial. Let's just kill it.
Yeah, dude. And then we find the people that want it, and they're like, "What do you mean you fucking killed it, dude?"
Yeah.
And they try to, yeah, fuck that shit. We're gaming. We're fucking psycho campaign, just testing the limits. Now we have the empty vial, and maybe at some point we could put something else in it. I'm hoping they thought that far ahead that there's like another chapter where we find some fucking monster thing and we could just throw the vial at it and it catches it like a Pokeball or some shit. That'd be sick. That'd be fucking sick.
Wanna shoot this motherfucker?
Shoot your fucking balls at him. Yeah, it's a good ass game. It's nice. It's cool. It's made with love. Goddammit, you could tell. It's made with like big fucking sweaty nerds worked on this 100%.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah! Dude.
I could tell. I could actually tell the sweat and nerds
Right?
emanating from it. Actually, the dice, dude. The dice
Yeah.
makes me want to play pretty bad. I haven't played it yet, but like it does look
You
extremely
feel it,
satisfying.
dude. You feel like
Feel it.
that butt crack sweat that was necessary to fucking sit on those chairs to make the game, the sacrifice that they made,
It
dude.
does ooze through the product.
Yeah, that's what every now and then. That's what you need. Every now and then.
Blood, sweat, and ass crack.
Yeah, you just gotta feel the nerd out there in the world. Nerds are doing all right in their own ways out there. You gotta fucking be nerdy about something, dude. You gotta fucking find a thing and nerd out about it. And coming into contact with other people's fucking passion projects and the fucking nerdiness of the world. Sometimes it refreshes. You know what I mean? Brings some joy to my goddamn heart, and this game has a bit of that in it, so it's cool for that. I like that you could pick what kind of dick your character has. That's really cool. Dick customization.
What?
Hell yeah, dude.
Actually,
Hell yeah.
Cyberpunk did it first.
Cyberpunk did do it first, but they didn't do anything else right, so fuck those guys. Well, yeah, you could pick your dick.
is that it though? Like, is it still bad or
Cyberpunk's back,
Oh,
I think.
it's good now. Yeah.
Yeah.
it's just released bad?
They redeemed themselves in the eyes
It's like
of.
a new DLC coming too.
Oh, what the hell, dude? You're
I
like
don't know how
all
cheap I can find
tabbed.
it. Yeah, I'm just checking.
I'm like looking at your desktop.
It's honestly really, really good now. But it's in terms of like world building, it's like the best. For
Cyberpunk?
Yeah.
Hell yeah! What the
Just
fuck?
driving in the city and like being at night and like when it rains, it's just like,
Oh, $20.
dude, I feel like I'm in Blade Runner.
Night City,
Yeah, it does
baby.
look like that. I watched the
Especially
anime.
with ray tracing, like the neon lights just reflecting
Yeah.
off the wet roads. It's insane.
Me?
Visual masterpiece.
Me, I'm most immersed in the game of Dota 2, dude. I feel like I am in the lane in the rivers with the monsters.
This game is doing
Oh,
so poorly. It's actually such garbage. They're destroying us.
Did you see new Dota patch, by the way? Any fucking new Dota patch readers?
Wait, did they release it? Because I thought it was just encrypted and shit.
No, they released it today. They or yesterday. They
nice.
fucking they cranked it out.
I did not know. What's up? So give us
Things,
the
dude.
craziest shit you've heard so far.
I mean, I read through it. Some of the fucking, some of the wonky ones, dude. I did a little screenshot share kind of action. Crystal Maiden. Here's fucking a little buff to the CM. CM was already getting kind of sick. Like her fucking mana regen just felt really cool. She was picked a lot. Her shard was cool. Her fucking move around with the alt, kind of. People were blinking in and fucking BKBing and doing good damage, and her fucking freeze was cool. She got Aghanim Scepter now. Whoa, what is there typos in this? What is it now? Also, I guess. Aghanim Scepter now also allows Crystal Maiden to move, attack, and cast spells during Freezing Field in addition to the previous effects. So before you used to buy a shard, and the shard let you move in Freezing Field. That was it. And Aghanim Scepter made it so that after a certain amount of time in Freezing Field, targets get frostbitten. So her frostbite is her W, the single target thing. If you're in her Freezing Field after a certain amount of time, you get frostbite. Now Aghanim Scepter does what the shard did, lets you move. It also lets you attack and cast spells. And it has all the previous Aghanim Scepter effects. So Aghanim Scepter just got buffed. Aghanim Scepter just became Aghanim Scepter plus Shard plus. Like for free, just like that. It's kind of insane. And the Scepter time for Frostbite increased from 1.75 seconds to 2.5 seconds. What the fuck is that, dude? Her Ags now is insane. And Shard, right, since they just put Shard into Ags for free and buffed it, she has a new Shard, which is Crystal Clone. Crystal Maiden slides backwards 275 units, creating a crystal clone of herself in her place. Whenever the clone times out after 5 seconds or is destroyed, the current level of Frostbite is applied on all enemies within 300 radius. The clone is untargetable, but can be damaged with AoE effects. Clone health 150, mana cost 50, cooldown 12 seconds. Bruh, you get a free Force Staff that fucking AoE roots after 5 seconds. What the fuck is that, dude?
It's insane.
Well, free Force Staff.
Well, so it is a massive. Well, it's not Force Staff, but yeah.
It's a shard. It's 1400 gold. It's 1400 gold that pushes you 275 units.
It's like cheaper than Force Staff.
Yeah. It pushes you. It after 5 seconds, the thing that you leave behind freezes everybody in that area. And it's a 12-second fucking cooldown. What the fuck is that, dude? That's sick. That's fucking sick. Big, another one, Jack, dude. Jakiro, the boy, the fucking double-headed dragon, the Dank Scholar, one of the favorite Dank Scholar picks. Aghanim Scepter no longer increases Macropyre distance. That's what it used to do. It used to buy Ags on Jakiro, and it used to just make Macropyre longer. And it used to last on the ground longer, I think. Now, Aghanim Scepter increases Macropyre width by 70, which is much more useful because the length, the distance, wasn't really happening. Jakiro's thing, it just kind of sits on the ground, right? And it ticks little damage, it just does damage over time while you're in it. You're not really catching somebody on the long end of it. You really want It really matters like what's in front of you. Increasing the width by 70 is huge. Aghanim Scepter bonus duration decreased from plus 15 seconds to plus 5 seconds. It used to last a lot longer. Now instead of lasting 15 seconds longer, it lasts 5 seconds longer. But Aghanim Scepter now adds 2 walls of ice along the edges of Macropyre that slow any enemies trying to cross by 70%. Damage is pure, and the slow pierces debuff immunity. Ice wall with 80, slow linger duration 0.4 seconds. So the thing's fucking, it's a wide fucking splash of fire now instead of a long one with Ags. And on the end, there's a 70% fucking slow in it. That's so much sicker. That's just, it's cool as fuck, dude. Our boy Jackie Chan, dude, fucking Jakiro Chan is killing it. It's sick. I like it. No other reworks other than that. He just got that. And then, do I keep going? And then, you guys want to hear Lone Druid, dude? Oh, this is the third one. You see this? Huh?
The only one I saw was in Joker.
Oh, in Joker's unkillable now. In Joker's literally just unkillable.
It's kind of crazy.
It's fucking psychotic. He's a universal hero. I remember that one not off by heart because there's like 100 stats, but basically he's a universal hero now. Universal hero means he's getting fucking damage from all his stats, so you could build him tanky and he's still getting damage, which is fucking sick. And his Quaswex and Exort were reworked. Instead of his QWE being Q was damage, W was regen, E was it was regen and what, movement speed?
Boss was regen, Wex was
speed, yeah.
Exort was damage.
Damage, yeah, there we go. Yeah, movement speed, damage. And now it's spell lifesteal, spell damage, and spell. What's the last one?
Wait, they're reworking.
Yeah, it's QW.
Volker.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
What's the third one? Spell lifesteal, spell damage, and spell something else. Whatever. Anyways, it's all magic shit now. And he's a universal hero. So universal hero automatically means that when you're building items on him, you can build stat items and he gains damage. So you don't have to build damage items. You just build stats and he gets strong anyways. So he's going to be tankier just that way with item builds. You're getting fucking spell lifesteal in your kit now and increased spell damage and stuff. They fucked with all kinds of spells. Now all the spells that had whichever Quaswex or Exort was changed to spell lifesteal. Now those spells have spell lifesteal effects in them. So like Cold Snap, for example, the one that you would put, and every time the guy's hit, he's a mini kind of stunned and frozen. And remember that one? Cold Snap. Now that you get healed for every time he's hit, they put because that's made with the spell lifesteal fucking orb. So basically, he just has a bunch of spell lifesteal and a bunch. Yeah.
Mana cost decreased, so he's like buffed.
Basically, he has a bunch of fucking spell lifesteal and a bunch of his spells, and he's already going to be tankier with his fucking build. So he's just going to be an unkillable fucking psycho in the middle of fights.
I'm guessing they decreased the cost of spells also, because probably gonna have less.
No, you're still gonna have it. I don't know what they did with his stat gain exactly, but you're just gonna get damage from stats now, from all the stats, which is sick.
Wow.
And you're
Base health regen increased from 0.25 to 1.5.
Yeah, he's a tank. You're gonna be seeing Invokers, and he's just gonna be walking around with a BKB, just fucking pressing buttons at full health, and you're not gonna be able to do anything about it. It's gonna be kind of weird. It changes his playstyle a bunch. But the one that I was going to next, because this thing, I don't even know what the fuck exactly is going on here, but they reworked Lone Druid. His bear now has its own Ags and its own shard, which is fucking something else. Like the 18 slotted fucking Lone Druid final boss endgame is a real thing. Bear is now a universal creep hero unit. It has 0 base attributes and does not gain them with level, but attributes received from buffs or items fully affect the bear as they would for universal heroes. The bear up until now did not have stats, and now it starts with no stats, but it is a universal hero, and any item that you put on it with stats will give it stuff, which is kind of fucking crazy. The bear cannot gain experience, but their health and damage increase with Lone Druid's level. by 90 and 5 or whatever the fuck that means. But now, Bear now has its own Aghanim Scepter and Shard upgrades. Aghanim Scepter allows Spirit Bear to attack at any range from Lone Druid and to survive if Lone Druid dies. That used to be Lone Druid's Ags. When he was just a hero with an Ags, he would buy the Ags, and it would make it so that the Bear could run around and do whatever it wants. Now that's an Ags that you buy on the Bear, and Lone Druid has his own other Ags. It's fucking retarded. And for the Bear, Aghanim Shard grants an active ability Fetch. Spirit Bear roots the targeted unit or rune and uncontrollably drags them towards the Lone Druid for 2.25 seconds. The Spirit Bear is slowed by 20% during this, and the target is gradually dealt 300 damage over the duration if it's an enemy. The Bear is not slowed while fetching a rune. So you have a fucking... You're not just waiting on procs for roots anymore. You can buy a shard on the Bear and give it a guaranteed fucking 2.25 second just abuse where it fucking does 300 damage over time and drags a motherfucker. And Lone Druid has his own whole other Ags now. Lone Druid, it's called Spirit Link. Lone Druid severs the link to his Spirit Bear and connects to the target allied hero, sharing the Spirit Link bonuses with them for 20 seconds. Armor sharing and attack speed bonuses are increased by 35%. Damage done by the ally heals Lone Druid as well as the other way around. The Spirit Bear is feared for the duration of the transformation unless he has his own Aghanim Scepter. So since the Bear Ags is what makes it able to fight without being near Lone Druid, the Lone Druid Ags, which lets you buff a fucking ally with all your Lone Druid shit, and increase all those buffs by 35%. If you have both, then the Bear could still fight while you're buffing the ally, and the buffs are... It's some late game fucking abomination Lone Druid that I hope I never see in a fucking match. That just sounds psychotic, dude. Like, what the fuck is that? Could you imagine like a mid Lone Druid now, which is already pretty fucking annoying because of the rune control that it has. You could get mid Lone Druid, where you would just send your Bear to the rune while you walk to the other one, and the Bear just denies one while you grab the other one, and vice versa. Now, if you have this fucking shard on the Bear could drag the rune to you, which is kind of hilarious, but kind of gimmicky. But you still have this extra thing. In general, you're still just a sick 1v1 fucking hero, because you're 2v1 because you have the fucking Bear. You could just be using the shard to get kills. You play the mid Lone Druid, you get the Ags, you get the double Ags rolling at some fucking timing. You're spirit linking an ally and your Bears running around and killing shit. You're you have like a PA fucking carry or some shit. You just spirit, or like a sniper carry. You spirit link them. They're doing fucking 35% increased attack speed or whatever the fuck that buff is exactly. It's crazy talk, dude. It's fucking wacky and wild. And you see Tide's the last one that I fucking screenshotted and shared. They changed his shard and it's just cooler. Yeah, it's just cooler, dude. It's just cooler. He just puts a little anchor on some boys and fucks them up. Got a new BRB. BRB from Ningen. Yeah, oh, it's cool. It's a pretty heavy gamer fucking day a little bit.
Yeah. Also some captain's mode changes.
Yeah, they changed the draft order and shit, right? They fucked with that.
Yeah, it went from 4 bands to 6 bands.
It's kind of wild. Yeah, I don't know. It's cool. It's cool. Some good dote. Some good dote. Some good IRL. Some good I've added a bunch of shit to the playlist, by the way. I don't know if you saw the fucking music talk recently, but I finally went back and looked. Cause I haven't really for a couple of months now. I've been listening to a lot of either albums in full or like mixes and stuff.
Yeah.
Or even smaller playlists. There's been some smaller playlists that I'll come across and be like, this is kind of sick. But I went through a bunch of the song recommendations that people have been putting in Music Talk, and just things that I was keeping track of on the side from like shares and recommendations from people, and a bunch of random shit that I had found, and I've just fucking tossed it all onto the playlist. We're at like 3,300 songs right now or some shit. It's fucking stacked. It's fucking stacked up, dude.
Stacky deck.
Hell yeah. I'll crank it in here later so we don't get a DMCA fucking FBI'd and stuff. Yeah. Pretty goddamn cool. Pretty goddamn cool. Any things, dude? Any things going on in life that are fucking like things that you're like, wow, dude, hell yeah. You know what I mean? Any cool shit?
Getting clapped?
Getting clapped.
Wait, that sounded wrong.
Yeah. Fucking, what are you meaning by this one then?
Getting slapped by life.
Yeah? You're on the receiving end of some slaps right now?
Kind of.
Who's slapping at you? This is a work slap, a personal slap,
I don't think it's legal to talk about this.
Jesus. Alright. Alright, never mind.
No, I think it is. Oh, it's just my boss is on vacation, so I'm not getting paid.
What? Really? Nobody is?
Favor pay.
What the fuck? What? But there's other people that do like the admin shit there. There's fucking accountant people, secretary.
No, we get our checks. But
I mean,
like
the rest of the fucking the bonuses and shit.
the cash tips.
Yeah.
Those.
Oh, that's weird.
I'll have to like budget a bit more. Then trying to smoke a lot less too.
Yeah.
I went from like 2 packs a week to like 5 cigarettes, 6 cigarettes a week.
Oh yeah. Dude, the healthy budgeting, the silver lining budgeting.
Yeah.
Kind of sick. Yeah, that's fucked up that a dude fucks off and then like it's just not figured out for the workers that have a fucking paid that have like an arrangement with the pay. They can't just be worked out with other motherfuckers. That's just and what's at the end, like he's gonna come back and be like, okay, here's a fat fucking bonus.
Backlog of like tips.
Oh yeah, that's weird. What can you do? That is fucking weird, actually.
Yeah.
Is it limiting? Like, there was party stuff you wanted to do, and you're like, no, I cannot, or it's just kind of just a little tight, just a little fucking a little tighter. You're like strangled by this dude. Is it hurting or what?
No, just like a little tight.
That's still fucking poo. Me, I've been taking some shifts at the fucking.
That's what credit card debt's for.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I never got good at being a juggling debt kind of guy. Not, you know, there's some people that they have like the meta fucking brain knowledge of like there's like an amount of debt that you could just kind of have forever, where you could just be kind of sick with it, you know, and you just kind of keep the good times rolling, you know those kind of, they're like the guys that walk the line. I was never that kind of fucking guy that walked the line good.
Yeah,
guys that like
pay it off.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. That's my same kind of mentality. I don't like seeing that shit. But there's people that like they find a little lane in the debt.
Yeah, they just write it.
And yeah, they just live that there. That's just their little fucking their home. They're like, as long as everybody knows that I'm worth it, I'm good for it, then I'm good. And like the bank this and this and that, and you're just in this little kind of in betweeny spot where it's like, ooh, hey, I could still get away with this, right, motherfuckers? I'm paying you back this %, and you're getting that %, and you're fucking getting that %. And these payments are coming in, this and that, is like, as long as everybody knows that the next payment is probably coming, I could keep doing this. Like that kind of guy. I was never that fucking kind of guy. But I kind of jealous of those people a little bit. I do think that they're doing something kind of interesting, kind of fucking wacky and cool. But at the same time, I'm fucking.
Yeah.
It's probably stress and other bullshit. At the end of the day, what happens to your debt when you're dead, dude, right? Just rack it all up. Just go crazy. Just go fucking crazy. Well, they can't.
Generational debt.
I'm not crank. What if I don't crank? What if I don't crank out a new generation? It dies with me, dude. My debt dies with me.
We're gonna have the tech, dude. Generational souls.
They're gonna start charging just like other miscellaneous relatives.
Oh, it's fucking. The next time you're reincarnated, you You have that debt.
Hell yeah, dude. The Buddhist fucking bankers, dude. The goddamn Buddhist bankers. They know. They're they predict what you come back as. Like, he's gonna be a llama for like 100 years, but then eventually he's gonna be a child in fucking Afghanistan, and we're gonna get him. That'd be fucking sick. And then,
Dude, oh my god, man. You spawn in Afghanistan and you have like $100,000 debt already.
just some fucking
He just
Chinese guy
reset,
in a
dude.
suit comes and he's like,
Just
sir.
fucking re-roll at that point.
Yeah, just reroll infinitely. Just keep going. Just keep killing yourself until you come back in a system where the debt was fucking erased, dude. Until the Chinese Joe Biden fucking came up and he erased the Buddhist fucking debt system. That's what we need, dude. We need sci-fi fucking Chinese Joe Biden to delete the fucking Buddhist
Sci-fi
debt.
Chinese Joe Biden.
Yeah,
I'm
dude.
googling that, dude.
To get rid of the fucking generational student fucking Buddhist debt. Fuck that guy, bro. That would be kind of sick. That seems like a good premise for a kind of sci-fi comedy kind of book. You know, one of those like one of those just like kind of wacky world. It seems like a good premise, dude. I think that would be kind of funny. Like a little prompt writing, fucking hell yeah. Oh, dude, speaking of writing, fucking remember we were in here with Russian and he was talking about how he's been taking commissions to write like erotic fan fiction and shit. And I told him, I was like, dude, if you're fucking actually getting commissions on this to a point where you want to be able to take on more, but you can't because you don't have the time of day or the manpower, just throw a couple my way. I'll try it. I'll work on a couple. He's like doing it with there's some AI shit and some fucking. It's like, I'll fucking work on it. I'll try a couple. Let's see how this goes, dude. I'll help you grow the biz. He DM'd me like today. I think it was. Was it today or yesterday? I think it was today, and I just missed it yesterday. No, it was today. He's like, bruh, listen, maybe this much per commission. Maybe we'll talk about it. I was like, dude, give me a couple. Let me fucking try it. We'll see how it goes. If I do that, if I just do regular work and then I come and I just fuck around on Discord for like 2 hours, but I'm also writing erotic fan fiction and just pocketing a little bit of extra cash just to spend on fucking on fucking a little bit extra something, you know what I mean? That's nice.
Yeah,
I could maybe do that. I could maybe be an erotic fan fiction writer for like fucking psychos.
You gonna put that on your LinkedIn?
Yeah, 100%.
Erotic fan.
Yeah. Next job interview I go to, they're like, oh, so we see your most recent work was something like this, crypto organization. He's like, no, listen, I haven't updated it. I wanted to tell you this in person. My most recent job, me and my boy Russian have been writing fucking smut, writing Harry Potter smut for fucking freaks online, dude. They wanted to see some like a Hagrid X Dumbledore fucking smut, and I wrote it up for them. I told them about it, where they could stick all their wands and potions and shit, you know? Hell yeah.
Oh god.
Oh yeah. That's what I'm all about. That's what I'm ready, dude. The future is now. The future is now, and who am I to shy away from AI assisted pornography ventures? I'm not better than the perverts out there, dude. I worked in one porn company. I could start one of my own. Dude, when I worked at the porn company, I don't even remember this, but somebody told me afterwards that somebody like that apparently in the contract that we signed, it was included somewhere that we can't be in porn or make our own porn company for X number of years while we're working at that company or for like X number of years afterwards. I wasn't even technically if there was fucking recording of me fucking for like I think it was 2 or 3 years. The whole time that I was working there were 2 or 3 years after, and it's posted anywhere, and there's in any way kind of monetization or distribution of that, any kind of pornography or something that you could deem pornographic that I fucking made, it's illegal, dude. I was contractually bound that I wasn't supposed to do that, which is fucking hilarious because like I think 4 girls that were working there had the OnlyFanses and stuff that I knew just from my fucking couple of people that I was hanging out with, so it's kind of fucking funny. Because I think technically they would have been in breach of contract. If that was even real. Maybe I was just tricked. I don't know.
Fear tactics.
Yeah, that's funny though.
I mean, did you sign anything?
When I
guess-
started working there, 100%. Yeah, I signed a bunch of shit.
Oh.
Dude, we're dealing with like confidential fucking information on a very sensitive fucking subject. Also, they cover their bases, dude. They make you. I mean,
Yeah.
freaks still. Yeah, everybody you're working with is still a fucking freak, but they at least have you on paper. If that's all. If you fuck around, you find out, you know.
Yeah.
But the not being able to be in porn thing, I did not remember that at all. Maybe it was in there. It was some fucking box that I checked or signed. Good times though, dude. Good old times. I went to our boy. What's his name in here? Johnny Brico, dude. What's his fucking name in here? I forgot that guy. I went to his birthday. Was it last week? I think it was last week or the week before. And me and him had worked together. And some of the other people that I worked there were at the party. I saw some of them. I hadn't seen them in a while. That was nice. It's good. The people were fucking always what made that place, you know. It was cool. The homies, the kind of weirdos that they get attracted to a job posting for a company that fucking handles porn websites. They're gonna be weirdos, dude. The people that sit through the training for fucking, it was like 4 months of fucking training.
What?
It was a lot of training. They had, because the training, I think they made it long on purpose to kind of weed out the people that were in there like as a joke. And it's like, if you're gonna like, this is it's a funny thing to work at a porn company, like haha, but you're actually gonna fucking, you know what I mean? You gotta be a grown up about it. You can still fuck around, but like be a fucking grown up about it, you know. And I think there were some people that would probably go in and fully be there as a joke, and they had to weed those guys out. And then they had to weed out the people that couldn't just be comfortable working around fucking with adult content being the business of the company you're working for. And there's also the fact that there's a lot of sensitive shit. There's all kinds of credit card things and things that are involved in these kind of businesses that they kind of, like if you're a person that's just going in there to maybe do a little bit of scamming, you're going to kind of be deterred by months of fucking training. So I think there was reasons like that for it too. But yeah, the homies, dude. The home doggies. It was one of the coworkers brought MDMA to the fucking birthday. It was funny. Man, they had pre-rolled like 20 joints. They had a zip. It was one of those kind of. They had a Ziploc bag with like 20 fucking joints in it. This is at like a fam. This is at the parents' house, at the dude's like family fucking yard kind of thing. It was a surprise thing. But they're chill as fuck. They're cool. There's such like really nice people, awesome kind of family and stuff. They don't give a fuck. The weed smoking and stuff in the yard is nice. But the little bit of MDMA, that was a little bit of spice I wasn't anticipating. That was a little bit of extra in the fucking night, dude. That made it really funny. Because there's like the group that was the family and family friends people. Like direct relatives of the person whose birthday it was, and they were kind of, you know, they kind of formed their own little circle. Then there was the coworker kind of people that were their own little circle, and the fact that the coworker circle was just infinite joint rotation and people just kind of smiling and like fucking feeling each other's shirts and stuff. It was just funny, fuck. It was funny. I liked it. I was really happy to be there. It was nice. It was fucking nice. I hadn't done MDMA in a really fucking long time either, so that was kind of cool.
Dude, at picnic when
this was the day before picnic this birthday. This was a part of why I didn't come to picnic. There was a fucking. Remember, I was like, I have the birthday the day before, and I was gonna be fried. Yeah. Anyways, that you were saying?
Yeah, we went to picnic with the druid.
Yeah, all in the wind. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, that was the day. He took like five MDMAs or something.
When you guys went to town, eh? Fuck. She.
I took one. That's it.
Yeah.
I was taking it easy. First time picnic, you know.
Yeah.
All in the wind was like, I've been a while like going out.
Yeah.
They just went all in and shit.
All in the wind, dude. Hell yeah. And you guys were
We're just in the crowd. He just takes out like a thing. He starts like crushing three of them into his the picnic vodka buckets, whatever.
Yeah.
There's a girl just looking at him like, what the fuck is this guy serious? He's just looking back at her like, what the fuck do you want? That shit's just...
Oh, fuck.
Oh god.
You guys were like sitting more around the kind of periphery, or you were in the sauce, kind of right up fucking in there?
Wait, what do you mean?
Like, where did you spend your time in the thing? Were you were going to stage? You were in the middle
Oh,
of
yeah,
stuff, or
stage
you
to
were?
stage, yeah.
Yeah,
Mostly on the outskirts,
yeah.
because we're constantly moving.
Nomads, dude. Fucking riders on the storm.
At a point, it like started raining, and picnic has like chairs,
Yeah,
like these plastic chairs,
yeah.
and all in the wind just like took those chairs and like was just holding it over his head like an umbrella. He was, oh, Jonesing has a video, I think. He'll send it, I think.
Where is that guy? Fucking Jonesing still alive, dude? He's still working night shifts at
Just
the.
figuring out the algorithm.
No, dude. Is he working? He's working the night shifts at the
Yeah.
warehouse there or whatever.
Yeah.
Is the plan to do the night shifts until like he could change the schedule, or he's just sticking with it? He thinks it's cool. It's the fucking that's the way, dude.
I have no idea, to be
No?
honest.
Oh, you guys don't like you guys don't have the fucking the line, dude. You're not like fucking brain parasite conversations.
Not really.
What the?
Last
hell?
time we were talking, started talking about conspiracy theories.
Sick. What's the new ones, dude? I want to hear this stuff. What's the new conspiracies? Anything I haven't heard before? Any fucking cool shit? I want to get my mind fucking blown.
There was like, I don't know. Last thing he was telling me was like, there was like ancient civilizations back then had a nuclear wipeout, and like there's a place in India that had a nuclear blast. So it's confirming that back then they had like nuclear weapons.
What?
I'm like, yeah,
That's
I don't
pretty
know.
cool.
I forgot what the place. It was like Jatpur, India, or something. I forgot what it was called. What it was.
This I don't think I've heard. Indian nukes. I don't think I heard this. Well, India got nuked, I guess, if this is to be believed. So the Indians wouldn't have had it. Would have been like caveman Americans had the nuke, and they nuked the Indians.
But
Huh.
his thing was like there's ancient civilizations back then, and they all
Yeah.
got eradicated.
Like, how long? About dinosaur times, or fucking like 20,000 years ago, or are we talking like a fucking 2 million years ago?
Honestly, I don't remember.
No, 'cause that would be kind of cool.
I was tuning it out.
There
I'm
wa-
just like, bro, like,
There's a really long time on Earth that just basically nothing happened. As far as it's just kind of like, oh yeah, people were around for how long have people been around for? It's 20, 40,000, fucking some kind of 1,000 years, and then before that there was cavemans and fucking proletarians and what are they, humanitarians and fucking Neanderthals and all that shit. And then there's like
Yeah.
fucking 2 million years of dinosaurs a bit, and then everyone's dead, and then the fucking ectoplasms, and it's like, if there was Indians with nukes somewhere in that timeline, that's kind of sick. But I don't know the deets, dude. I don't know where did they come from? What the fuck were they do? Are they space Indians? Did they come from fucking? Because there's like the alien civilization conspiracies where they think that aliens came and they advanced the humans, or that humans are aliens, that we came here from another planet and we got left off here to kind of like spread and fucking do our own thing, and we're kind of being watched by aliens that are just other humans but like smarter and faster from other planets. Or
yeah.
but where did the Indians with the nukes come from? Where are they? Dude, I want to
don't
know. God damn it.
Me too, but it's just like I like listening to conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
It's fucking cool and funny.
Yeah.
But like, it's just like the fifth one he was talking about. So it's just like my brain's like, bruh.
This is at picnic time? You got all in the wind there with a fucking chair on his head, and Jonesing just telling you about the space Indians?
No. It was
No.
just at his place one day.
Oh shit, alright. At his place? What the hell?
All in the Wind's place.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
On the Wind, he's like no car, right? Is that the situation? I think.
yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. He seems kind of like locked to the home, but I didn't know if the no car thing was in the past and that had changed, or if it's still a no car thing. I don't know what the.
No car.
Yeah. Yeah, that
Just,
makes sense.
Goes to work. Gym and fucking
Yeah.
chill at the place, and then once in a while, some outdoor raves and stuff.
Yeah, that's the thing for me. For me to get down there, it's fucking tough. I'm a no car guy too, you know what I mean? So we're kind of both like, there's like no easy way for me to get to where he is, and no easy way for him to get to where I am either. For those kind of hangouts that happen, so that's just kind of whatever. But yeah, one of these days there'll be a party at the old fucking Sinful Monk house. One of these days, it's been brought up again recently in the fucking the old group chat. Sinful Monk fucking house party kind of thing. So we'll get the boys back together. They're all hear about the Space Indians and the fucking all the damage that they could have done to each other had they not been stopped.
And this whole conspiracy thing started because I showed a video of John Zerka
Oh, dude.
talking to Bradley Martin.
Does he not know about the John Zerka? Did you get him to join the cult, dude? Did he not know about it beforehand and now you kind of turned him into?
He didn't.
Oh god. So you might have created a monster with that a little bit.
Yeah.
Might have actually caused a bit of damage to the fucking ecosystems of the internet. Speaking of,
Huh?
I was
No,
gonna
it's
say,
that.
I was like, speaking of slots, dude, I opened YouTube yesterday when I came home and saw train wrecks fucking on the slots again on Kick, dude. Hell yeah. Tuned into a little bit of that, got a little bit of the Gamba fix, watching the fucking. There's something about those streams that I genuinely came to enjoy. During the fucking, during the era of the XQC in Canada, Gamba on Twitch, and him and Train just kind of being up at ungodly fucking hours, gambling $3,000 a second on fucking like 3 different slots. And then that going into all the fucking dramatics and all these things. I don't know what the fuck it was, but I was having trouble sleeping around that time. I would just be up at fucking odd hours. And it would be, I'd wake up at some fucking weird time. If I couldn't go back to sleep, I could tune into like a Twitch thing and I'd see one of those motherfuckers, usually Train Rex, on slots. And I'd go to sleep, wake up, 8 hours later, kind of thing, he's still on slots. Go through my whole day, check in on the fucking Twitch, he's still on slots. Go to sleep, I'm in bed before I go to sleep. If I check on my phone, it just happened a couple times, check, he's still in the same stream. Go to sleep, wake up again the next day, and he's still in the same stream. And you're like, dude, what? Just, there's magic in that. That's insanity. Like, there is something fucking. It was sick. And I would tune in for little bits, or I'd just have it in the background here and there, just to see the numbers kind of go and the machines spin and make their noises. It was fucking. You could write like a fucking psychology thesis on that shit. It was like it was interesting. It was a character study. It was sick.
That shouldn't say.
Dude, it blew my fucking mind. I'd never seen behavior like that. I was never really a gamble person. I don't really have gamble people in my immediate circle. There's fucking, you know what I mean? There's some degeneracy that I'm familiar with. Like there's, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. It's close to home. It's in the heart. It's in the mind. Gambling, not so much. Seeing that shit, it's different, dude. It is different. But I dug it. I thought it was funny. It was content. It was something I'd never seen before. A person just gambling millions of dollars live on stream, just days back to back. And he'd put a little notice at the top what he needs to break even, like the amount of money he needs to get that stream to be at $0 again. And it's like $13.5 million. And you're like, dude, what the fuck? Like, if you win $13.5 million, you're back to zero. And you're like, dude, what And you tune in, it'd be like 8 million one day, and then the next day it's like 9.5. Next day it's fucking 15. It's 27. It's 40 million, and you're like, dude. He was counting it in Bitcoin at a point. It was just like fucking 800 Bitcoin I need to get the fucking. And you're like, dude, what? And this one Bitcoin was fucking expensive too. He was losing all his money on slots while Bitcoin started tanking. It was a double L because it's crypto gambling, right?
True.
It was fucking whacked out. Yeah. I remember that shit. Yeah, and I saw yesterday he was on there. Fucking dude was like opening CSGO cases on Twitch. I caught the end. I open up Twitch. I see him opening CSGO cases. And he's like, going to kick to fucking gamble. I was lifting weights in the apartment. I was like, I'll fucking follow the kick to see what happens, dude. I think he lost like $300,000 in the couple of minutes that I was watching. And then I fucking got off. I went and ate. But he was out there, dude. So, all to say that if that motherfucker hasn't figured out the slots algorithms, dude, and he's put in the goddamn hours, trust me, I put them in with him a little bit. I don't know what Jonesing. I don't know what Jonesing has figured out. I don't know what he's concocted, but if he has a winning fucking theory in that, he has done something remarkable, dude. Because there are people that have spent psychotic amounts of time and money on these things, and I've seen it live. It is like with proof. There was a point. I remember he was talking. There's like badges you could get on the site. That's kind of how sick the stake is. They've like gamified the gambling. Like gambling's already a fucking game, but there's like progression systems on the site. You get like achievements and shit. There's like
yeah. Depends how much you put in.
Exactly, yeah.
Something.
Once you've spent like a certain amount of money, you get some back like at the end of the week.
Yeah.
And there's like tiers for this. And then there's overall tiers for like the overall spending of your account kind of thing. And his account, I don't remember if this is exact, but I'm pretty sure it was something in the realm of $1 billion gambled. And that doesn't mean that he was a billionaire going. You don't ever have to have had $1 billion in the account to start that. But in the ups and downs, when you're playing with like you're going in with like 500,000 to 1 million, and it's going to zero, and then you're putting in another million, and then it's going to zero, and you're putting in another million, and it's going to zero, and you're putting in another million, and then it goes up, and then it goes back down. Like in that fluctuation, because it's not just going straight down, right? You're not putting in 1 million and it's going -1, -1, -1, -1 all the way down. You're going up and down the whole way through, but then eventually hitting zero. Gambling 1 million to zero over and over and over, and then with the ups and downs of it over time. He had apparently done that like 1,000 times. That's what it takes to have gambled a total of $1 billion. To have gambled a total of $1 billion. Something like that's basically, you know what I mean? Because you win some, you lose some. But the overall amount that had been spent, I think the tier that he was at, I think I remember fucking him saying this. The tier that he was at was $1 billion gambled. Like, that's fucking crazy shit, dude.
Actually, yeah.
That's fucking wild. And just for the love of the game, dude. For the sport, it's fucking wacky. Hell yeah. Oh, dude, we're actually
people's salary, like weekly salaries.
Instantly,
Like
yeah.
one spin.
Yeah. Yeah, one spin and on multiple slots at a time. There's like player in player on the stream. You remember? There's the main screen, which is $1,000 spins on auto spin turbo, which means that you don't even have to click a fucking button. It just goes and it skips the spinning animation, so it just ding, 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 and everything is $1,000. And there's a player in player like double monitor fucking view, where there's another slot, also on $1,000 spins. Also on auto spin, also on turbo. It's $2,000 a second. Just like ding, 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 ding. Less than a sec. I feel like with the turbo on, canceling out the spinning animation, it might be like between half a second and a second. Not even a full second necessarily. On 2 monitors, and that's the only 2 monitors that were being shown. A fucking freak like that could very reasonably have a whole 3rd fucking monitor just gambling also, and it's just not included in the stream because it wouldn't make sense to. I'm fucking whack, dude. Yeah, It's hella sick. The Gamma days,
Sicko
dude.
mode.
The DGen Gamma days were cool. With the CS:GO cases too.
Yeah, that thing came back a bit too.
Yeah. No, CS:GO 2 is out, so this stocks, dude. Fucking buyers and sellers, dude. Pimps and whores. Now there's interest in it again. Now there's stock go up, dude. They're fucking gaming. Gaming gladiators. Ah, fuck. Where are we at on this goddamn thing? Was there anything else that I had in my brain that I want to talk about? I don't know. I popped into the old Kenyan, the old group chat a couple times this week. I kind of dumped just some fucking shit and just kind of talked to the boys a little bit in there. I don't know if I had any juice that I kind of had in the back of my head to keep for the show. But I don't think so. I don't think there's anything really kind of crazy going on out here. Nothing fucking... There's a coworker that told me about the first time he did acid. That was kind of fun. Oh, did you read this? Did I tell you this? The fucking... Have you been in the Kenyan chat at all recently or not?
Not really.
One of the dudes that I was working with is telling me about the first time he did acid. He's like a kid. He's a kid. He's in high school.
Okay.
No, not right now. I mean, this is the first time that he did fucking acid. So he's like a fully grown adult now. This would have been the 80s, like 70s, 80s kind of thing.
Okay. Yeah.
He's a punk. He's in high school. People are talking about acid around. This chick tells him, "Well, you want to try it?" He's like, "Yeah, what's it like?" She's like, "It's like drinking a lot of beer." She's fucking retarded. These are kids. These are fucking. This is fucking retard brain. Yeah, there's like fucking kid in the 80s brain in high school. It's like we're just do the drug that's around, you know, 70s, 80s, whatever. I don't know how old this fucking guy is. He looks kind of doesn't look too old, but it's like yeah, sure. He takes it. Like he goes home and it starts kicking in. He's like in his bed under his covers, fucking seeing boomerangs flying at him. Like his fucking hairs are talking to him. The colors are changing. He fucking flips his shit, dude. He's going into all this detail about the fucking trip. We're dying of laughter. He's like, it was fucking scary though, dude. I was like, yeah, 100%, I believe you. Fucking unprepared brain. He's like, and the acid.
Oh god.
The acid was called Blue Mandela. Look it up. That's what he tells me at the end of his fucking story. Blue Mandela. I'm the happiest guy in the world at that point. Once he told me the name of the fucking acid, dude, I'm smiling ear to ear. I'm like, you don't understand how beautiful it is.
Acid?
It was called Blue Mandela, the acid. He tells me to look it up. I looked it up. I didn't even find any fucking results. He's like, no, look it up. It was a popular thing at a point. Blue, that's what they used to call it. I was like, dude, I have no idea. I don't need to verify your fucking story here. You're telling me that you remember taking an acid called Blue Mandela? That's beautiful. Like, you've made my fucking week, dude. I was so happy.
What is he talking about? There's just tabs.
Yeah, but like the name of it was people like the word what people were calling it. The acid that he took, they were calling it Blue Mandela acid.
Okay.
Apparently. He took that. I was so happy. There's a fucking Mandela. There was a Mandela of a Mandela in the Mandela, dude. He took an acid called this random fucking dude that I'm working with. He's telling me about his fucking acid trips. Out of nowhere, too. I don't even think we were talking about anything related to fucking acid. He just wanted to tell me this. He thought it was funny.
It would be pretty sick if the tablets had the pictures of Mandela.
Dude, I don't know. Maybe they did. He didn't tell me that. They fucking should have. If they didn't.
Oh, man.
But the fact that it was called Blue Mandela and I was receiving this story, dude, I felt like I was being blessed by the gods, actually. It was sick. So that might have been, that's the highlight of the week, honestly. That made me really happy. Made me really goddamn happy. And then I was in the Kenyan chat. I popped in there more or less immediately, like afterwards. I had to record that, dude. I had to get it in there for the boys. Because I knew it was going to put some smiles on some other motherfuckers' faces, too.
God bless.
Yeah, so I dropped it in there. I told
Archived.
the fucking... Yeah, it did get archived bigly. But then it was just us kind of in there. It was me, Jumi, and another friend of ours. Doesn't really have an internet name. We were just kind of shooting the shit back and forth about work stuff, and one guy's drunk in Greece, the other guy's it's kind of cracking jokes. It was funny. It was a nice little, like, you go scroll up in the canyon for like a little bit, and you fucking read through a bit of the chat that passed. It was kind of cute. It was wholesome. It was some nice memes. That's been it. I've just been doing some work, doing some working out. I got back in the groove of it a little bit. The weightlifting, I feel like I'm on an okay track.
Nice.
I'm not doing big workouts really. I'm doing like 2 or 3 exercises relatively quick. But I'm just kind of feeling it out. I'm eating a good amount though, and I'm eating relatively healthy, and I'm cranking a bit of weight, and I feel like I'm getting some juice back. I feel like the machine is starting to feel strong again. And I've had a couple. This week was all pretty straight edge. Last week was straight edge. So, I mean, next week's gonna be a fucking catastrophe. Again, I'm kind of prepping for that, dude. I gotta build up, you know what I mean? I gotta get some armor on. I gotta get some raid buffs and shit. Gotta be fucking ready. I gotta be potted up, fucking flasked up. We're gonna forget fucking, dude. This is, dude. You know whose wedding this is? Like, this is like a fucking, that guy's wedding. And this is like a fucking the boys are back in town kind of wedding. This is gonna be something.
Might be worth just buying a GoPro.
Dude, I don't want to incriminate myself that bad.
That's true.
Fucking. And it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be really nice. And his bachelor thing, that was a fucking something. That was something. We survived that, we'll survive this. But god damn it, I am gonna take damage. I'm gonna take damage.
Got this stuff.
I'm ready for it. Dude, I fucking ready for it. Dude, I retired from the life of partying and late night activities and things for a good while. I took a little hiatus. And every now and then when the night calls, you know, I'll still be like, fuck, like maybe not, I don't know, kind of thing. But once I'm in the fucking sauce, I'm in the sauce, dude. You must do fucking, you know what I mean? It's like a fucking, you just get in the fucking zone, dude. You just do the thing.
Hey, run towards.
Yeah.
No retreat.
You must to carry, dude.
Do not fear death, do not be afraid.
Yeah, carry the boats.
Cloud fly.
No, for even at the bachelor thing, there was a part of my head that was like, what's a bachelor thing? And it's in our city too, kind of thing. Like, it's gonna be a pub crawl, but it's like, it's kind of in the hood, you know, like it's in our home. It's a pub crawl thing. Is it gonna be this whole like, woo, we're fucking partying in the streets kind of energy thing? And am I gonna want to do that? Am I gonna be fucking a part of that? Am I gonna be just kind of fucking in the background smoking a cigarette, being like, I don't want to fucking, or am I gonna get in it? And I literally, up until like the moment that we were fucking out there, was undecided on this fact. It was still like, do I have it in me to be fucking a woohoo party guy? You're getting married, or am I just gonna fucking, you know, just kind of ride it out and just be there to be there and be like, yeah, whatever. I'm here to hang out and maybe call it early here and there, a little thing, or how fucking stupid am I gonna get with it? And it's in like the time from when I'm committing to a plan to the time where I'm in it, there's still kind of like that thing of the part of me that is the guy that fucking retired everything, and the part of me that is the guy that fucking loves it to death, that they kind of talk to each other, you know, in my head. It gets kind of schizo a little bit. Or it's like a fucking, like there's two parts, you know? And they are in conflict to some extent. And I'm legitimately not even sure what I'm doing until I'm actually doing it. In a lot of going out situations, there'll be a lot of like party kind of opportunities or going out things where I can't commit to it up until the day of, because I just haven't made the fucking call, because that kind of internal thing is going on, you know? And that's what it was for the bachelor party thing. But then when I got there, I understood that I had to fucking carry the boats a little bit. Like, I had to, dude. I had to. Like, it was nice. Listen, it was nice. I was seeing the motherfuckers. But they didn't seem like they were going to be doing the fucking let's get retarded kind of shit. Like, they didn't seem like they were ready to be fucking retards. I I had to carry the boats a little bit. And I goddamn it, I did. And it was a good ass time. There was a lot of yelling, a lot of fucking smoking, a lot of fucking drinking. There was et ceteras and that fucking et ceteronis a little bit, you know what I mean? There was but I was the last one out of there, fucking all the nights. Had to be that way. Had to be done.
Well played, sir.
Had to be done.
You set the rhythm of the night, dude.
Sometimes you must, dude. That one was you saw like the shenanigans with that shit. There was this one guy came up with the fucking the things like this is what everyone's gotta wear. It's gotta be like a uniform. Everyone's gotta dress like this or we're gonna go and it's gonna be fucking stupid, but it's gonna be funny and everybody had to fucking play along and like get shots and there's different drinks to get at all these bars and we had to go from this bar and just walk around and fucking it was a fucking disaster. But I was in it, dude. I was in it. I was committed. I was yelling in the fucking streets, dude. I didn't give a fuck about nothing. It was good.
Channeled your inner joy boy, dude.
That's how the inner, yeah, the fucking, the OG, the fucking, that's just kind of, I mean, that is me, but it's part of me. It's a part of me that I've kind of put on the back burner a little bit. I don't let it out as much. But it's there, it's real, it's valid, it's cool. But doing this, a couple of weeks of pretty much straight sobriety with just like chilling.
Yeah.
And then knowing the damage has to be fucking taken. And even up until like the moments before, not exactly being sure of fucking what it is that I'm getting into. And then just kind of, then just that other, then, you know, like you just kind of snap a little bit and then you're just kind of like bang. Then you're that guy again. You know what I mean? Then you're carrying the boats. That's how it happens. That's how it happens for me, at least. That's how it happens for me, at least. And thinking back, that's kind of how it happened, even back in the heavier partying days. There'd be days where I didn't, like the me that was in charge of the daytime didn't want to even really go out. It wasn't like it's like, oh, fucking, do I even want to do this shit? Again, fuck. Then you just go because you have to, dude. You go for the team. You go for the fucking the rhythm of the night type shit, exactly. And you're fucking like. And once you tie those shoes and you're out the door, then it's something, you know. Then it's just you just kind of forget all decision making, all whatever. It's just whatever happens. And then you just fucking just kind of lose yourself in the thing, you know. But even in the days when I was going out a bunch, that would happen sometimes. Where it would just be like, right up until I'd leave the fucking house, I wouldn't be sure that I was leaving the house. But then once I left, then like some switch flips and you're like, alright, I'm out. This is the thing. I guess I'm doing this. And then you're fucking all in, dude. And then you're fucking going wacky and wild.
All in the wind, dude.
Yeah.
All in.
This is the rhythm of the night, dude. Oh, god dang it. Anyways, that might be the end of this episode. I think
So.
I think we had a chill fucking time. Talked about some patch notes, watched some Battlefield gameplay, talked about life, talked about recent happenings with work and friends.
Topics. Kind of sick.
India and Joe Biden, things like this. Thanks to
Chinese Buddhist Joe Biden.
hell yeah, Indian nuclear bomb fucking Buddhist Joe Biden. Thanks to everybody for listening, wherever the fuck you are. I don't know, dude. Fuck you. You're cool, probably. You're probably cool. Listen, you're probably cool. I don't know you though. I don't know who the fuck. I really have no fucking idea who watches this sometimes. There's a couple of these episodes with a lot more views than others. I don't know where they came from. I don't know who these people are. I don't know what they're up to. Well, you're here though. You exist. You're real. Probably. You're not Chinese Joe Biden fucking spyware, bot accounts processing the videos, making sure there's no like anti-Chairman Mao fucking propaganda. You're probably real people. You're probably not FBI informant people or fucking NSA listeners. Whoever you are. Hello. Thanks for listening. Thanks for lending your minds and ears to the thing. Blue Mandela Acid, sponsored by Blue Mandela Acid, out now at your local depanneur. Thanks Geb for popping in. Ningen disappeared. Any final word, dude? Any final what's the any wrapping up thoughts?
Nah, pretty good.
Hell yeah. Alright, let me click this and then I'll click that and then we're fucking done. So wait up, where's the
We good,
where's the
we good.
thing? What the fuck is this?